Toastmaster Srini, new avatar, Toastmaster Srini.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. 8th August 2023, there was a message in Vision Official stating there is a club which is dying, they need a club coach. Club coach is nothing but a senior member of any Toastmaster club. Go to the club which is a dying club and bring in some motivation, energy and enthusiasm in the dying club, whoever the members are. Good morning Toastmasters, guests and everybody. I nominated for the role as a club coach for this club called Avatar Toastmasters. If anybody traveled on the outer ring road, on the right side you would see that my home Avatar. So the entire community has a Toastmasters club. There are about 5,000 residents, so they have their own club. But the number of members in that club are 3. They started with a lot of motivation and energy with a 10-member group, but within a year, the motivation is completely gone and the members dropped to 3 people, President, Education, and VP Education and VPPR. They meet on every second and fourth Sunday, like Vision Toastmasters we meet on first and third Sundays. So the 3 members, they had a complete loss of the future of the club. And that's when they reached out to the area director, and that's how the message came to the Vision Toastmasters, and I nominated for that role as a club coach because it's close to my house, so I thought I can help this club. So, beginning October 2023, I just went to see how is the club. So there was a small room, maybe 10% of this room, like 4-5 chairs, only 3 members. There was no board like this. There were no guests, there were no samosas, there was nothing. So I felt myself, so what am I doing? And the biggest challenge that we noticed was, along with my area director who is a Ravi Kumar, who is a seasoned Toastmasters and he is the area director for India G2. So we both went. So for that we have to take an OTP from the president, then you have to show it to the security guard, go to the parking lot, then there are thousands of cars, you don't know where to park, so you have to park somewhere, then go to certain block of a games room, then go and sit there. So that itself takes about 30 minutes. So no guests would like to come. So for Vision Toastmasters, you come here, park here, come up, right? So you don't need to show OTP, or don't need to meet the security and then park somewhere and then walk to at least 300 meters to 400 meters. So there was nothing like that. So we faced all these challenges, and even members they completely lack of energy. So the area director and myself, we understand there is a significant low in energy and because of no members and no guests who are coming and attending the meetings. So we discussed closely throughout the October, and we started bringing a lot of energy from the outside Toastmasters. So we brought eminent speakers from the Toastmasters fraternity, delivered some guest speakers. So October, November, we tried to bring in a lot of energy, and we made the club little bit active. However, there were no new members, net new members joining the club because of these challenges. So we had to sit and motivate these existing 3 members, President, VP Education and VPPR, to move the entire venue from Avatar community to something outside. So for them to convince, we have to tell them if we are continuing to do this, we will not have Avatar Toastmasters in future. It's going to die because the timeline is only 6 months. By March 2024, we have to revive the club by joining at least 6 members. Otherwise, the club will be unlisted from the Toastmasters website and it will not no more a club. So we have to motivate them. We have to move from this Avatar. So being in Avatar community, they wanted to be there in their own community to have a meeting start. But out of 5,000 people, there are only 3 members and there was no energy. So they finally agreed that if we can go out of this community, start somewhere in a school or a college. So the members in this area like Manikonda, Narsingi, Uppalaguda, the Sheikhpet, Dolichoki and all those areas. So we motivated them, but it took about a month's time. Then we agreed, let's go out. But who will identify the venue? which is outside the Avatar Toastmasters, close to their community, because they chartered the club. They spent about maybe 15-20,000. They spent good amount of money on chartering the club, so they don't want to go out of the community and start attending the meetings. But finally they agreed to go. But who would identify a right place? So me and the area director went around the colleges, couple of schools, and then started explaining what is Toastmasters. So I have taken a presentation, went to a couple of schools, I took the appointment with the principal, went to her office, his office, then explained, presented that what is Toastmaster, and the final request is we just need a classroom for conducting the meetings. So after all these presentations, one principal agreed to give the venue without any cost. Only condition is her teaching staff or non-teaching staff should be allowed to attend the meetings without any guest fee. So we agreed. We signed the NDA, non-disclosure agreement or mutual agreement, whatever it is. We signed an NDA with them not to use it for a commercial purposes and allowing their teaching and non-teaching staff to attend the guest meetings. And we convinced the management and admin staff of the school, and we started conducting the meetings from January 2024. So imagine the 3 members became 9 members by end of March this year. So it is not an easy task. Planning is easy, but execution is extremely difficult. You have to motivate the internal stakeholders, you have to motivate the external stakeholders to have a right productivity to the entire stakeholders there. Now we have members not only from Avatar community, but also from Manikonda, Shamshabad, Aramgad, and then Attapur. From Attapur, the members are from these regions, and now we have about 10 to 15 members who will attend the meetings. And I welcome all of you to come to this club, which is happening in Scholars International School in Kuppalagoda, which is Manikonda municipality. So we have a fairly good meeting with a good projector, whiteboard, decent chairs, and very good venue like this. So planning is good, but execution, you need a lot of motivation. First yourself, and then you can motivate others. Thank you, and over to you.